For the most part, my attitudes have remained pretty much the same throughout my life. There have been times when I've decided to look into something that I wasn't interested in before. And the other thing that I find is that in some ways I want to view certain things more realistically. And that often means a little bit more in a more disturbing way. Things that are disturbing to think about. Some of them I didn't want to have to think about when I was younger. And now I will think about them a little bit. Just a little bit more. I don't think it's changed that much. I think I thought about disturbing things when I was younger too. And because I did, I knew I deliberately wanted to try to avoid things that were disturbing, and I wanted to see things in a more pleasant way. But to see things in a more pleasant way often requires you to close your mind off to the disturbing nature of how things really are. And just a little bit more, as I get older, I get a little bit more, you would call it cynical. People call it cynical when you simply view things as they are, as you view these disturbing aspects of life bluntly, clearly, directly, instead of pretending they don't exist. And when you do that, people call you cynical. And people want you to be going around celebrating the illusions of life. And that's considered optimistic and positive and cheerful. But life isn't always optimistic, positive, and cheerful, and for the most part it isn't. For the most part it always is pretty disturbing. And we actively, day after day, close our minds off to the disturbing elements of our existence in order just to be able to tolerate it. So, as I get older, I seem to be a little bit more cynical. But that just means that I'm a little bit more willing to remove the mask off of things and see them for what they really are. And unfortunately, that means that a lot of aspects of human society, especially, are not that pleasant or attractive. You look at profiles of people on dating sites, and this is your page to sum up yourself. And most of them say the same non-anything. They say, I value my friends and family. I'm shy, I'm shy, but I'm loyal when you get to know me, and I value my friends and family. Great, you value your friends and family, and you walk on your feet, and you like to breathe air, and you see with your eyes, and you have 2 feet, and you have 2 arms, and you have a nose. And I find none of them are desirable or attractive to me. They all just strike me as being empty idiots. So too bad. And I did this and I did that, and I like this and I like that. And this is all that females are able to say about themselves is I like this and I like that, and I like this and that and this and that and this and that, and I like this, but I don't like this. And I like this and I like this, and all they have to say about themselves is what they like and what they don't like. I like this and I like that. I like strawberry and I like chocolate, and I like and what kind of food do you like, and everything. And then when you deal with them, everything your whole life is, well, what do you like, baby? So let's go to a restaurant. Well, what do you want to eat? What do you like? What do you want? What do you like? What do you want? What do you like? What do you want? It's all about what I want. With females, it's all about what they want. That's why when they describe themselves, supposedly, their The self-assessment is all about I like this and I like that, because saying I like this and I like that means I want this, this, and that. Gimme, 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 gimme. That's what it all ends up being about. Gimme, 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 gimme. I want this and I want that and I want this. So the introduction to them is I like this and I like that. And then once you get to know that I want this and I want that, and then once you're fucking married to them, it's gimme this and gimme that, and then they're taking you to the divorce court and it's gimme this and this is mine, even though it was yours, even though everything that was yours. Gimme, 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 gimme. So excuse me if that sounds a little bit too cynical, but that's the added perspective of age, as I'm able to look a little bit more cynically, which means realistically, at what really goes on in life, and it is not all that attractive. It is not a game that I necessarily want to get sucked into. Gimme, 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 gimme. So if I say more cynical, if I were to meet my younger self, if I would meet myself 1/3 of my age or 1/4 of my age, and whether my younger self would dislike the attitudes that I've reached at this point, then that's just too bad, because just too bad. You have to go, but I mean that's it. If I were to go back to my younger self and say you have to live through it, and eventually you will be me here right now at this moment. That's the way it is. So I am the same person, just viewing from a different angle. That's all it is.